So, America, where is it written that the United States Supreme Court can throw away, put in the dumpster, deposit in the trash? Why is it that the Supreme Court of the United States is allowed to throw away 99% of all cases that are filed in the court? What is the part of the U.S. Constitution that says that 99% of all cases filed in the Supreme Court of the United States can be thrown away? Yeah, get on your little computers there. Get on your little computers and tell me where it is written that the Constitution of the United States was marketed to the public, was marketed to the new Americans, where it's explained that 99% of all cases filed in the court get thrown out. Now that's not justice, folks. That's a racket. It's a giant fraud. But hey, everybody, look, Kavanaugh got picked. The great Donald Trump, the greatest of the great, Donald Trump picked Brett Kavanaugh from Yale University, the big Bar Association law school, you know, the Skull and Bones Society. But, you know, we got us a new pick for this court that throws away 99% of all cases that get filed in the court. Now, what kind of justice do you think you're getting when they simply throw in the dumpster 99% of the cases? Now, here's the big question. How is it that they pick the 1% of cases that they do consider and they do rule on? Who picks those? Well, they got a lottery up there where they roll them around in a barrel and they just pick out 80 to 100 cases a year. They actually deal with about 80 cases. The other, 7,920 cases, they just throw those in the wastebasket. America, where in the Constitution, and I want answers. You post your answers below. Where is it written in the U.S. Constitution and explained to the American people that 99% of every case that ever gets filed in the Supreme Court is simply flushed down the toilet? And who is it precisely that's deciding which cases get heard? Who's doing the deciding? The American people can't tell you, because the American people are too buffaloed, bamboozled, and bullshitted with all this smoke and mirrors crap of the ultra-left and the ultra-right. It's all scamming. Donald J. Trump ran on a ticket of swamp draining, but he's not doing any. All he's doing is carrying on about the wall and acting like a big goofball about, oh, is that a man or a woman? Is that a man or a woman, Donald Trump? He needs a haircut like I do. What an absolute clown. And the Trump bots out there and the ultra-left loonies and the ultra-right loonies can all kiss my butt. This is a dog and pony show, folks. The American people cannot explain how it is that 99% of all cases filed in the court will never get ruled on. The only ruling they get is a wastebasket docket. They get the dumpster rocket docket. They get thrown out. And meanwhile, the gangster banksters are robbing the living hell out of the country for trillions. The gangster banksters are stealing trillions, and Hillary Clinton and Bill are just skating The reason Bill and Hillary are skating is because they're part of Donald Trump's mafia. Aren't they part of your mob there, Donald? The Triad Mafia from Houston, the Triad Mafia from Salt Lake, the Triad Mafia from Vancouver, British Columbia. You know Donald Trump, the Sultan of Brunei, in that whole secret black ops, do whatever the hell we want to, off the shelf, no oversight government. You know, the one that you're currently the commander, the president general of. Well, wait a minute, you're not a general, so you're just a presidente. El Presidente Donald. Let's talk about the Triad Mafia, Khashoggi, Ghebbanifar, Bin Laden, Bobby Corson, Michael Atkinson, Roland Carnaby, Oliver North, Richard Secord, Poindexter, Casey, and the whole little gang around Bud McFarlane and Robert Owens. You know, your old pals there, Donald J. Trump, the Triad. But, hey everybody, Yale University Law School and their Bar Association, Mr. Brett Kavanaugh, is going to run the big smoke and mirrors court. Oh, wow, be amazed. Be completely distracted and be totally impressed. All right, last thing I'm going to say. Tell me exactly where it's written in the U.S. Constitution that they're allowed to throw out 99% of all U.S. Supreme Court filings. What part of the Constitution of the United States allows them to burn and destroy and flush down the toilet and throw in the dumpster, the landfill, 99% of all cases filed in the court? Ladies and gentlemen, wake up. Y'all need to wake up, because you have been reduced to a bunch of blathering idiots like the Trump bots and the ultra-left and the ultra-left and the ultra-right loonies. It's all political chicken shit. Folks, I'm leaving it right there. And as always, hasta la vista, and you betcha, we're definitely coming back.